So Clearances 3, or its more popular title When All the Others Were Away en Masse, was published in Heaney's collection The Hall Lantern. And Clearances itself is a series of 8 poems that Heaney wrote in dedication to his mother Margaret. And this one in particular was actually voted Ireland's favourite poem in 2015. And this again just shows us the important place that Heaney had in the hearts and the minds of Irish people and people all over the world, even after he passed away. But the poem itself is a sonnet, so the octet and the sestet both put across very different emotions and very different poetic techniques. In the octet, we're introduced to this mother and son in a very domestic and a very safe environment, and they're engaged in this very mundane act of peeling potatoes. But the imagery that he uses is very realistic, but it's still very powerful as well. Now, the soft sounds that we're introduced to in the octet completely vanish in the sestet, as we're introduced to the priest going hammer and tongs at the prayers for the dying, as these other family members around Heaney start crying quite loudly around him. And when this starts happening, Heaney goes into himself and he remembers a time where his mother and himself were alone, and he believes that they're the only 2 people that matter in this moment. So his grief is really bringing him back to a time and a place where himself and his mother were alone and engaged in something quite mundane, but as he says himself, never closer the whole rest of our lives. But this brings us to the end of all of our Junior Cert and Leaving Cert poetry guides, but please do join me one last time tomorrow, where I'll be bringing you some final encouraging words from the great James.